Perfect, 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 perfect.
Flying back home is a bittersweet experience, if I may be honest. It's nice to see my family and be around them, yes. However, I always feel like an alien to them. If not an alien to my own city. When you go deep into the city, you begin to see a much darker side of Manila. Slums and shantytowns wherever you go. From the surface, it all seems like every other high-functioning country. They sometimes feed you with lies of glamour from shopping malls and teen stars. But the truth is deep within the streets of the city. It's all here. That's what Safe Haven is about. The truth. Saying what you truly feel. Nothing is left unsaid. Endless hours of sitting in traffic. All you could really do is listen to music and think. Think of how the people manage to survive the hustle and bustle of everyday life. They've seen it all to care. This is life, and life goes on. I really wanted to take a new direction with Safe Haven. While my last two releases were all old school hip-hop and R&B, Safe Haven is more grounded. It's much darker. A complete contrast to the last two. I wanted to stray away from what I considered was playing it safe. I feel like within the past year, things have been pretty eventful. Nowadays, I just don't care anymore. For the past 2 years, my albums were written and recorded in my bedroom in Hawaii. Recording this album in Manila is a nice change of pace, even if it means writing and recording in a different bedroom.
Was I that loud? Sorry. Yeah, it's nice because like once it's, I get a lot of reverb and echo.
Huh? No, I'm just kidding. I was drawing yourself in.
Yeah. I'll let you listen to it later on, but I go fucking aggressive on this. So just,
While my last two releases tackle themes like my spiritual being and nostalgia, Safe Haven is about telling the truth about things I never imagined I'd say. And with the truth, there's no holding back. If I write songs about sex, I'll write about sex. If I write things about stuff I wish I had, be it success, money, I'll tell it all. The title for the album is ironic. Safe Haven in general terms means a place for refuge and temporary safety. When you go to a church or cathedral, you feel as if you're at peace, but only for a little while. Once you step outside, back to the city smog, you begin to feel as if reality is slowly creeping back to you. Originally, Safe Haven was a scrap political album, songs ranging from how I feel about the homeless problem all the way to the government. It was scrapped until late 2016 when I was finishing up my last release, Afterthoughts. I wanted to keep myself busy, so I thought reviving Safe Haven would help me write more music. And I was right. When I was told we were going back home to the Philippines for Christmas, I knew that had to be the place to work on this project. Because the Philippines is much more than politics and poverty. it's much more than that. Before making music, directing short films was and has always been my favorite pastime. I've always been so keen in being in front and behind the camera.
You remember me? Joshua. Oh. Give me a sec. Okay, here we go. There. So you get my fan
I taught myself how to use the camera from a very young age.
You would have to wait for the first 3 episodes, for the last 3 days. Well, come on. It's like you're not doing it right.
With every music video I've ever done, I've always made the creative decisions, having a vision for every project I do.
Just trying to make you laugh. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
For Safe Haven, I wanted a visual that can reflect the tone of the music. I chose the city of Manila and its high-rise churches. It all stands out to me as a powerful yet haunting scene. Being above everyone else and feeling like you have this power. When we did the music video for Celebrity, I wanted to make the plot somewhat as complex and hidden as possible. And believe it or not, there actually is a plot. Metaphorically, more or less.
We're back. Okay.
This girl, waiting for her lover to return home, is instead off in the city, wandering hotels and moving from place to place, looking for a side chick that he can take advantage of. All the while, the girl continues sitting on the bed, waiting for him to come around, only to realize that he never does. My girlfriend did an amazing job at helping me with the video by being in it. She's typically camera shy, so we use the windows and silhouettes to our advantage to give off a very mysterious look, or tone, so to speak. Tomboy is the first music video I ever did where it doesn't take place in Hawaii, but instead Manila. Me and my brother filmed my scenes on New Year's Eve and a few days after. Tomboy is about a girl who's been mistreated since childhood, and while everyone looks down upon her as nothing special, that one person sees true potential. A real person. I see that around here. While everyone disregards these girls as nobodies or objects for sex and abuse, I can see outside of all that. I can see true honesty and success in their lives to come. Going deeper with the idea of Safe Haven, it's a culmination of the misery and fear of the everyday man. Always full of inner hate and regret, but they never show it. They want to tell it how it is, but are too afraid of how they might be perceived. In the Philippines, there's a lot of churches and cathedrals. Each and every one of them has a confessional. If you ever harmed a man, committed a crime, or you simply just want to tell the truth, you go with a priest and talk in the confessional. To an extent, this album covers religious over and undertones, depending on your view of the idea. We were in the Philippines for a whole month. I suppose all that time was a test of patience, really challenging me to manage my emotional mental state. Memories are rarely made from the time we just stay in the house. I learned to endure the gloom whenever I wake up to when I go to bed. However, being far away from my bedroom in Honolulu and whatnot, I felt as if I can say whatever I want. No holds bar.
Like, I'm gonna mix everything myself this time. Because
when I'm recording, I feel more open and free during each session. And that's what I'm aiming for. Vulnerability.
So I'm just gonna do everything myself.
From the moment we stepped on the plane to returning back home in Honolulu, in an entire month's span, almost all of my mindset the entire time was my girl. When we first met, it all felt like a dream, like she was ethereal to me. The instant we clicked, the instant I wanted her to be mine. It's hard to put into words how I feel about her. I've written over 100 songs and scraps. Over time, she became my inspiration for everything.
Baby, I can feel the power. Baby, I can feel the power of you. I want you for another hour. We don't gotta be alone no more.
When you hear the second half of the album, there's a smooth transition from the dark, gritty, and overall raunchiness that the first half carries. Each song written on the second half's been inspired or is about her. I'm always scared of losing her, and having this strong feeling she has over me really does something. One of the songs on the album is a two-parter called The Power. It tackles pretty much how we feel when we're apart. It's all cheesy to say these things and have songs written about someone, but she became a blessing to me from the moment we met. Every day I thank God that we're together.
That I still have you. That I still have you. I still have you. I still have you.
Safe haven is not for everyone, nor is it for anyone, if that makes sense. However, I do feel like people will enjoy this album as much as I did making it.
Turn around slowly. Good.
This, I believe, is a step up from my past work. Comparing the process of working on Afterthoughts, which basically ate up 3 years of writing and producing, Safe Haven's time was short, but easy enough for me to give myself room to create and expand my ideas. So far, all of this has been such a trip for me. Getting to make music with talented friends and peers, to performing on stage, to even meeting my heroes. This has all been a wonderful experience so far, and I'm really looking forward as to what the future brings. To quote the late and legendary David Bowie, "I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise it won't be boring." Thank you for watching, and to God be the glory.
She's the kind of girl that the boys don't want.
Yeah, she's the kind of girl that will break your heart.
Ooh, oh, oh, yeah. She's the kind of girl that the boys don't want. Hey, she's the kind of girl that will break your heart. She's a tomboy. She's a tomboy. She's a tomboy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yup.